What is going on, amazing, beautiful people? Your boy Jeffrey Gamer is back at you with another GTA 5 LSPDFR Revert video. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. GTA 5 updated last night, unbeknownst to a lot of us, including me. Did not know it was coming, or else I would have put out a be prepared video, but it came. It updated our game. We are now on version 3442, which you are all probably getting an error when you go to fire up your Rage to play LSPDFR. So a couple of things before we get started. This is for Steam users. It also works for Epic users if you know how to get to your main directory and you have backup files. I do not have backup files for Epic users. B, if you're watching this video later on, a few months from now, heck, even a year from now, I need to do better on taking these videos down. And if you're going to the Discord to look for the backup versions and everything has been updated, then the backup versions aren't going to be there. Instead, an update video will be. So just hit that video and update your game, okay? With that being said, let's go ahead and let's get started. Let's bring up our main directory for Steam users. You're going to go to your disk drive that your Steam games are installed through, mine are D. You're going to go to Program Files x86, Steam, Steam Apps, and Common. All right, GTA folders are going to be right here. Go ahead and double click the one that you want to revert. And in here, you will see, if I hover over this, we are on 3442. That is the new updated GTA. Now, all of my LSPDFR and Rage is for 3441. So if I go down here to Rage and I go to fire it up, you're going to see a message that you're all probably getting right now and freaking out because you can't play it. It's not supported. So we're going to fix that. Super easy fix. Okay, let's exit out of that. Now, folks, I have the 3441, is it 3441 or 3411? I think it's 3441. Yeah, whatever. Hold on, let me see what these are. These are, I might have just, oh yeah, 3411. So we're good. All right, so we're going from 3442 back to 3411. All right, so I have my backup files right here. If you do not have backup files, Steam users, you can simply get them by going to the Discord. You can click the link above. It's also linked in the description, and it will bring you to the Discord. Now, in the Discord, you're going to go ahead and verify yourself, okay? You're going to give yourself the roles that you need to give yourself, the LSPDFR roles, and what you're going to do is you're going to scroll on down to right here. Under the GTA support, you're going to go to backup files right there. And when you click that, it's blank right now. But when you click it, by the time you're seeing this video, you will see the 3411 file available, as well as a screen capture of the scan. I like to scan my files and post them here so that you can see that the files were scanned using, I think it's Total Scan. And you can be comfortable knowing that I would never, provide anything that would harm your PC, okay? So the files are safe. Now, they're only 4 or 5. There's 5 files in there. I will not provide the entire game. That's piracy, okay? You have to have a legal copy of GTA for this to work, okay? I'm only going to provide 5 files. So once you download the 3411 WinRAR, you're going to come back to this video. All right, so now that we're ready to go, here's what we're going to do. Very, very simple, y'all. We're going to double click this folder right here, and you're going to see it's going to have 5 files, including the BattleEye exe. You need that as well, which is available in the Discord. Now, if you have backup files, 3351 or 3274, and that's the version you want to revert to, it's the same process, okay? Same process. I do not have those files anymore. The only files I am going to supply are the 3441 or 3411. Jesus, so many updates. There's just too many. All right, so we have our main directory right here, folks, okay? See the main directory. Again, this is the 3442 EXE. We want to put in the 3411s. So very simple. Let me shorten this up so we can kind of see them side by side. All right, you want to make sure you got this buffer zone right here, okay? You don't want your file explorer all tight like that. Bring it open right there. See that? And what you're going to do is in the GTAV 3411 folder that you got from the Discord, you're simply going to highlight all 5 of these files, left click, drag them right here, drop them in. It's going to ask you if you want to replace. Go ahead and replace. Boom. Now, let's exit out of that. That's it. So now, if I go and fire up my Rage, it should launch. And what we like to do is I like to go through this whole process. I'm not going to edit nothing out. I'm going to show you all that before we put those files in, it broke. It was broken. Okay, the files weren't matching. Just hit continue. And then go ahead and click yes. And then after we put the files in, we're launching the game. So I like to show you all that this does indeed work. Now, while the game is loading up, I like to take this time to explain a few important things to you. A, when chances are LSPDFR and Rage is going to update first, okay? Whenever GTA updates, for all you new people out there, whenever GTA updates and it breaks our game like this, we have to wait for Rage plugin hook. Do we want to check for updates? No. We need to wait for Rage plugin hook and LSPDFR and script-hook V to update to the newest version. Okay, so there was a crash. That's all right. This happens. I told you I'm not going to edit nothing out. Sometimes this happens on the first go. We're just going to let it do its thing and generate a report. Let me exit out of that. And let's bring this over here. So there's usually a couple of things that we have to, I'm just going to end the task here. This is the whole thing of not editing anything out. I like to show you all that it works. All right, so there we go. We're going to refire it up. And there we go. Let it do its thing. It shouldn't ask us all those questions again now. It is going to do this. But now it shouldn't do the... I think it's because the battle I had to update, and that's why we crashed out. So you may crash out the first time. But, again, no edits. Okay, so while it's loading in, usually when these updates happen, it breaks our LSPDFR, and what we have to do is... There we go. It's firing up now. And what we have to do is we have to wait for script-hook V, LSPDFR, and Rage to update to the newest 3442 versions, all right, to be compatible with the newest GTA. Now, what usually happens 99.7% of the time is Rage and LSPDFR will update first. Do not install those yet. See, a lot of people say, oh, LSPDFR updated, let me throw it in, we're good to go, boom, boom, boom. No. You have to wait for script-hook V to update. LSPDFR does not work with script-hook V, and if they're both not on the same file version, it's not going to work. So when LSPDFR and Rage update, don't do anything, okay? You have to wait for all three to update. Now, Rage is included now with LSPDFR. So once LSPDFR updates, Rage automatically is updated with it. You can download it and keep it safe. You don't have to, okay? But you have to wait for script-hook V to update. I always drop a video on updating your game after everything updates. So when script-hook V, Rage, and LSPDFR updates, we'll drop another video, and then you know it's safe to do so, okay? So here we are. We're going to load into the game. I'm going to show you that it's going to load in. We had that one crash. We're not editing that shit out. We're keeping it in. We keep it real here, folks. Baskin, timestamp that. Hashtag keep it real. I love Baskin. So we're going to load in. I'm going to show you that you can go on duty and everything works, and you can go ahead and play your LSPDFR. Now, the cool thing is you can revert your game and just play it. You don't have to update your game when everything updates. Chances are there's going to be a mod that comes out that's only compatible with the most recent version of GTA, but if all of your plugins and everything callouts work, on your reverted, which is what we're doing now. This is a reverted version of LSPDFR. You could just run it as long as you can before you have to update, okay? So here we go. We are in the game. Now let me hit F4 and let's force duty. I am on my GTA LSPDFR series file right now. There we go. That's why you got that pretty shisty looking character there. And then we're going to hit F4 again to back on out. And there we go, guys. Check it out. There we go. We are loaded in. No crash. We had that one crash, but that was because I think BattleEye had to update to a reverted version. Definitely. But we're in. So if you get a crash, okay, if you get a crash, don't freak out. A lot of people, their game will crash once, and then they'll automatically go to the support channel and be like, my game crashed, my game crashed, my game crashed. Your game can crash a good 3 or 4 times before it'll finally fire up and kick in. So give it a few tries. If your game crashes, give it a few more tries. Now, if you start to get the 7, 8, 9, 10 crashes, okay, something's wrong.
You don't have to tell me.
But for the most part, the crashes are just because files aren't where they're supposed to be, and it takes a couple. Look at them all out there having their prayers. You know, just kind of getting into place. So you saw we had a crash. We Control-Alt-Delete. I ended the task, fired it back up, and we're in, baby. So there you go. We are now on a reverted version of LSPDFR. We are on version 3411 from 3442. Again, folks, do not update your game when LSPDFR Enrage update. Wait for scripted V to update as well. Now I can go on duty, which I already did. I can play the game perfectly normal without noticing any differences. I guarantee it. Folks, if you're new here and this video helped you, please consider supporting the channel by hitting that subscribe button and ringing that bell so that you know when new content is added. Also, consider giving this video a thumbs up. The more thumbs up this video gets, the more people it can reach and teach, as it hopefully did with you. Until next time, everybody, be safe, be healthy, be positive, follow the rules, and obey the law. Your boy Jeffrey Gamers out. We'll see you on the next one. Later, y'all.
So many demons inside of my life, you would thought that was hell. 비오는 나는 비오는 소리 듣고 when I locked in the cell. I've been out counting the bill. 아침이 올 때까지 man, cause this is for real. Yeah, this is for real. 꿈에서 나타난 아마 struck up a deal. 아마가 하라고 해서 I still remember that. I lost my way, now I'm running back. Folk in the road, you know I chose to grow. 흑수저 아인의 편명이고. You know why they be calling me